I'm super excited to catch up with Mariah Phillips today. Thank you so much for taking a few minutes to talk.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so tell us what you've been up to since you left Chicago semester.
Oh my goodness, since I left Chicago semester, I went straight on into grad school, got my master's in social work degree, and concentrated in social and economic development. And so after I graduated, after a year with the advanced standing program, I went into here, where we're standing now, the Chicago Community Trust, where I am the impact coordinator of We Rise Together, which is an initiative under the trust where we, it's a COVID-19 recovery model. So what we do is invest in different community projects around the Chicago area to bring more economic investment.
That's awesome. That's great. Can you give us an example of something you maybe experienced when you were in the Chicago semester program, and how that you continue to kind of think about that or how it might impact your work?
Absolutely. So one thing I'd say is just connecting with people is one thing. Being intentional with what I grab from each encounter, each interaction with someone. So whether that be my supervisor or a teacher at the school, and learning from them and gaining some, information or some sense of culture or something about the city. Because I ended up working here in the city that I, went to the Chicago semester program.
Yeah, you're back.
So I'm back, and so all of that was contextual knowledge for me. And so stepping into this space now, I'm like, oh, that was Gold Coast. Oh, that's where State Street is. Oh, and that's the train, the Green Line, and the all of that. So not just place-wise, but people-wise too. Oh, yeah, place and people.
Yeah.
Is what I took from Chicago semester, among many other things.
Yeah. First job out of school.
Yes.
Tell me a moment where you were in a meeting or in something, in a conversation with a coworker where you're like, I just nailed that.
Ooh, I've only been working for 2 weeks now, but let's see. Definitely in one of the grant meetings, one of the grants meetings where I was like talking with a coworker, where there was a meeting I was like, basically discussing how do we dwindle down the, all the questions on this application to, a shorter list. But these are the things people have to think about.
Yeah.
And so I was talking with my supervisor about it, and I was like, why don't we, talk with the community about this, get more community input. One thing we do prioritize, and one thing that was drilled in my head from so many professors, and something that is my own personal motive, is having the community involved in their own needs and issues, because they are the expert of their needs. That's something that was drilled in our heads.
One more question, thinking about like when you were here as a student, we're interning in CPS. What does it feel like to be on that funder side compared to when you were in an agency setting?
Seeing the other side of it, I'm still learning to step into this role in that, because it's just, I feel like I have a lot of power in my hands. So learning to work with that, learning to work with, just, I don't feel too stressed about it, because I think using my experience and bringing it into this field is helpful to my role here.
Yep,
so.
For sure, and something to leave the city a better place.
Through
your work.
We need different perspectives.
Thanks so much for taking the time to be with us this afternoon. Thanks for sharing your story and your experience with Chicago Semester and Beyond. We're so proud of you, and so proud to have you as a Chicago Semester alum.
Thank you. I'm proud to be a Chicago Semester alum, so thank you.